most powerful weapon against the Chicago outfit wasn't a wiretap or a raid. It was a son who agreed to wear a wire. In the prison yard next to his father, the man who killed 14 people was brought down not by the FBI, but by his own flesh and blood. Frank Calabrese Sr. ran the outfit's Chinatown crew. Between 1970 and 1986, he committed 18 brutal murders and was involved in the disappearing of Tony the Ant Spilotro and his brother to an Indiana cornfield, a scene later recreated in the movie Casino. By 1995, Frank Jr. was in prison with his father. The abuse and control had been a lifelong hell, so he wrote a letter to the FBI. For 6 months, Frank Jr. wore a wire. He walked the prison yard with his father and listened. His dad bragged about his hits, counting the bodies like trophies. Frank Jr.'s uncle, Nick, also flipped. A former hitman, Nick confessed to 14 murders in detail. He described the final moments of the two gangster brothers, Tony and Michael Spilotro. In April 2005, the FBI dropped a 43-page indictment. Operation Family Secrets named the entire Chicago outfit as a criminal enterprise. 12 high-ranking soldiers and 2 bosses were charged. In 2007, a 125-witness trial sent shockwaves through the underworld. Frank Sr. got life. James Marceo, Joey the Clown, and Paul the Indian all got life sentences. Frank Sr., the most violent mobster in Chicago, died in prison in 2012. For his cooperation, his son Nick walked free in 2021. He spent his final years a free man. The FBI called it one of the most successful investigations in its history, but the outfit survived anyway. Subscribe for more videos on notorious figures in history.